Hey, Bernardo here. I hope you're well. Well, we're live. We're live at the Best You Facebook groups, and we're live in mine as well. And I've got a great announcement that I shared a message the other day, and I wanted to invite my friend David Fagan to join me today so we can announce a very exciting partnership that we've got happening in 2021. I'm very, very excited. We've been talking about this for quite some time, but we're going to explain together. David,
Hey, how's it going?
it's good. How are you?
Good, good, good.
Good. Well, listen, I know we shared we did a very brief Facebook message, but I wanted to share this obviously with our community. Look, in particular for me, I've known David for quite some time. He's been on my radar for a few years, and for me, he was always one of the guys that stood out. You know, stood out in the quality of his events, in the caliber of the speakers, in the quality of his content, how he presented it, and then also I had the pleasure of seeing him speak one day, and we've had so many mutual friends as well. So, you know, I think we were both very interested in working with each other. And we've been exploring this for quite some time. So I think, and especially because it's something I've been announcing a lot, uh, is the power of partnerships, especially in a time like now. And obviously, this is a lot of what David's done over the years with JV Mastermind. You know, I wanted to literally, obviously, introduce you to our tribe and to obviously invite you to come along to an event that I have the pleasure of being part of, involved with the Best You TV and co-hosting. So, David, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Well, listen, I'm very excited. I know we were going backwards and forwards. We're pretty much speaking every other day now, of course your events happening very quickly. So, tell me a little bit about JV Mastermind and how that journey has grown into what it is, which and especially how you transitioned.
Sure. Yeah, I think that people have been realizing the power of joint ventures and masterminds for quite some time. And we give a lot of credit to Napoleon Hill from Think and Grow Rich. You know, he talks about 16, 17 different things, and he really puts an emphasis on two of them more than anything else. And one of those two out of the top 17 from Think and Grow Rich is masterminding. And so, you know, this is nothing new to the influencers and the speakers and the authors and the thought leaders, but it is definitely something that over the last 5, 10 years just seems like we're constantly taking up a notch. And then, of course, in 2020, a lot of our personal live events, as long as with the rest of the world's live events, we just all got online, and some got online faster than others. And I'm very pleased with our team and our joint venture partners, because we got our JV event, our top talent JV event, online as fast as anyone, if not faster than most. And of course, you were a big part of that as well, Bernardo, as somebody who helped lead some of these breakout mastermind sessions. And so for, you know, almost a year now, you know, we've been taking everything we've done face to face, these think tanks, these joint ventures, these mastermind circles, and just put it online. And we've had a ton of success and a ton of testimonials, because right now, if someone isn't having the success they want, Bernardo, what I'm essentially telling them, and you at home listening right now, think if this rings true for you and the people that you know and the people that you coach, if you're not having success, or those you have stewardship over or helping or coaching or consulting aren't having success, really it's just because they're not talking to enough people, or they're not talking to enough of the right people. Because
Okay.
now that we're at home, we either A, feel isolated, or B, in reality, it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy and we are actually isolated. And we're just not talking to enough people, right? We're entrepreneurs, we're business people. You know, we need to make deals. You know, we need to negotiate. We need to attract leads and clients. We need to attract opportunities. And, you know, sitting at home, it can feel like that is harder to do. So the whole benefit, the biggest benefit of things like the Top Talent JV is, hey, here's a chance to not only talk to a lot of great people, but to talk to really high quality people. So that's the Top Talent JV in a nutshell. It comes from the classic advice of Napoleon Hill of Think and Grow Rich, and it's been evolved into the modern day, here's what you need now more than ever. Let's get you talking to a lot of people and the right kind of people. What we call the Top Talent JV event. And it's free. It's by invitation, but it is free. And so, Bernardo, anybody in your world that's hearing this, they can get in for free, just like you have been. They're getting the same Bernardo Moya deal here. And they just go to toptalentjv.com and fill it out. And when it says invited by, they just put in your name. And, we'll talk a little bit more in a second about how it really works. But right now, just wrap your brain around, how would you like to talk to more good people about ways to refer business? How would you like to have more referral friends? How would you like to, share what's working and what's not working? So that's it.
Thank you. And I think that's one of the things that I loved about your event when I attended it. Well, I think you were one of the first ones to use the Zoom rooms, the breakout rooms. But then, those masterminds were amazing. But I really got to emphasize the quality of the people there. I've met so many people, and I've done some great, and I've made some great business connections at your event, and that's what it is. It's about talking to the right people. And money hasn't disappeared. It hasn't disappeared. It's just you've got to be creative now, because you can't be in a big seminar room with thousands of people. So I'm very excited, obviously, about us kind of sharing and obviously us helping, promoting, and being part of the event. What's the format? What's the plan?
Sure. So we have two different types of things going on at the Top Talent JV event. One is what we just call a main session. And during that main session, and there's several different main sessions throughout 3 days. During that main sessions, it's me and you, Bernardo, doing some panels, spotlighting some people, interviewing some people. There's some very short presentations. But during those main sessions, although that main session might go for 60 minutes, no one person is talking for more than 10 or 15 minutes. This just keeps it moving, okay? It keeps it moving. So if you get on there and you think, oh, I've already heard so-and-so talk about this before, great, sit tight. 10, 15 minutes, it'll all be over and the next person will be up, right? So the main session is me and you spotlighting people, interviewing people, giving people the chance to teach some of the gold nuggets. And that's what happens during the main session. And then from the main session, we go into breakout mastermind sessions, which also are, 45 minutes, hour long. And in those sessions, you might have 6 to 9 people in your group. And everybody gets a chance to go around and say who they are and what they do. And to make it very on purpose, we give you a little script. My name is, I am from, this is what I do. This is what I'm most passionate about. This is how I really make my money. This is something I want to offer. This is something I want to ask. We got 10, 12 things there. They just go down the list. And it just gives everybody an opportunity not to network. Forget networking. Networking's dead. We want relationship building, okay? Say relationship building if you're at home, right? We want relationship building. We want referral friends. So in the breakout session, everyone's going to get a chance to talk. Everyone's going to get a chance to kind of go down and share who they are and what they do. So it goes main session, everybody hearing about everybody as we set it up. And then breakout session, everyone in that group, right, gets a chance to go around and say who they are and what they do, and then back to the main session, back to the breakout session, and we do that for 3 days. So after 3 days, you typically have 20, 30, 40, 50 leads. I tell you to focus on 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. I mean, just one good relationship could be a game changer for you. But typically, you're going to walk out with more than really what you're going to be able to handle.
Yeah, and I remember that was one of the comments with some of the people that you work with and coach them. Just focus. There's too many people here. Focus on what you want, because there's so many great connections. No, I've got to emphasize, I have met some great people I'm working with, people that I'm doing business with, and people that spoke at the expo. So obviously, if you're seeing this as a recording, well, I'm going to be sharing it with a lot of the speakers, a lot of the people that have attended our event. So I want to really emphasize, come and join, sign up. Make sure you put your name down, mention me if you still like me and you're my friend. And if you don't, we'll just say that David recommended you, but come along. It's going to be a great, and it's going to be very fun. I know it's very engaging, very fast. And so listen, I'm very excited. David, anything else that you want to add about the event?
We always bring in some great people. We're always, helping people, launch books and launch products. And I've got some great interviews, probably one of the few billionaires out there that I've had a chance to work with, kind of mystery X guest. I'm going to have him on, someone who's a captain of industry, changed a worldwide organization. Someone that's in charge of a $1 billion empire. I'm going to tease it as much as I possibly can, but guys, we're going to have some amazing people on there, and I've got some of my big time clients and interviews, and you're going to want to be there. You're going to want to get something, out of this. So thanks for giving me that setup there, Bernardo. And for my people who I'm going to be sharing this with, just so you guys can have this in context, you've got the Best You Expo, and a lot of you guys know about that and have been a part of that. And then you've got the top talent events. And there is a little bit of overlap. There's a little bit of overlap. If we draw those circles, there's a little bit of overlap. But there's a lot of people in the top talent universe that aren't really a part of the expo yet. And there are people that have been a part of the expo that really aren't a part of top talent. So me and Bernardo's gift to you is to just make your community bigger, to make your sphere of influence bigger. This is our 2021 gift to you, okay? We're going to make it really easy, okay? So yes, you might know some of the people, but I guarantee you don't know all of them. Just one of our friends, Doria Cordova, Bernardo, I think you met Doria through my...
I met Doria at the JV Mastermind.
Yeah, so Doria is somebody who got us into the Pacific Rim. So Brisbane and Melbourne and Sydney and Bali and Singapore, Malaysia and India. So anyways, I mean, we've got people of all time zones, and these people stay up through the night to be a part of our masterminding events. And I know, Bernardo, you've got people all over Europe and the US, but this is really like, we were trying to count this out the other day. I think we're over 40 countries. Yeah. So if you guys want to go one place and reach a ton of people really quickly, it's the Best You Expo and the Top Talent event. And now we're kind of bringing them together here to make it really easy for you.
And look, and I met Doria in particular in David's event, and then Doria's become a very close friend. I then was invited to speak at her event. Doria's now a founder of the Best You. She speaks on the Best You Expo as well, and she introduced me to Ken Honda. So it's amazing when you start connecting the dots and how things happen. And I listened to Ken Honda actually in one of Doria's events. But that's what I'm saying is when you attend events like that, especially David is extremely generous with what he does. I mean, listen, it's a free event. You've got an opportunity to meet the biggest thinkers and be able to connect with people that you can do business with. But one of the last things I wanted to say about what you were saying, the overlap, because we've been talking about this. And we've been talking about, a lot of the things that David does that we might do. And there's other things that we might do, but we do differently. But you know what? We're actually looking at exploring, at creating and offering and putting together some very exciting projects and products for you guys, which is literally joining forces, David, with his resources, connections, and what he has as expertise and my platform, and then providing you and sharing something with you that you could probably, most likely, not get anywhere in the world. Okay. Yeah. So we're very excited about what we're putting together for you as a unit, because obviously we're exploring how we can carry on building, because it's all about working, it's about relationships, about partnership, and especially now, it's so important. So your event is key, David.
Yeah, thank you. One of our mutual friends, Bernardo, Kevin Harrington of Shark Tank, one of the original sharks of Shark Tank, he just wrote the foreword for my latest book, Word Genius, What to Say and How to Say It. So this is going to be my free gift to all your people, Bernardo. When you guys go to toptalentjv.com, you'll also have the ability to download my ebook. Okay, this is the hardback copy right here, but you'll get the ebook on the website, toptalentjv.com. And I was very flattered. Kevin Harrington basically said he wished everyone who had ever appeared to him on Shark Tank would have first read this book, Word Genius, What to Say and How to Say It. So not only are we going to help you meet a lot of people, we're going to give you some really good training about what to say and how to say what you're saying when you meet these people. So at toptalentjv.com, free gift for you there, early Christmas present, present for next year. And but these are the kind of people that we have.
Brilliant book.
Yeah. So get that.
And the word genius is David. So David, thank you so much. I'm very excited. And thank you all of you that have been listening. We wanted to keep this sweet and to the point. So thank you so much. We hope to see you at the JV Mastermind. What are the dates again, David?
January 11th, 12th, and the 13th. And all the information's at toptalentjv.com.
Okay, brilliant. Well, thank you guys. Lots of love, and may the best be with you. Take care. Lots of love.
Yes,
Bye.
thank you.